Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome to my newest Let's Play, Metroid Fusion. This is the Metroid 4, basically, plot. I'd been assigned to watch over Biologic's research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. Yep, you see where AM2R got their aesthetic from. Wait a minute. What the heck? Why are you shooting? No. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness, and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Ew. Asteroid belts are not usually this thick. Star Wars lied to you. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologic's vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. As we see, the computer targets them, and then they fall away. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived. Reborn is something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I've found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of story. This game is much more story-heavy than really any of the previous games. Except maybe the Prime games. It certainly... maybe it's on a par story-wise with, Corruption. I don't know. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yep. Now, go to the quarantine bay. Alright, so nothing to do here. This game is... it's not the black sheep in the franchise the way other M was. And when it came out, it had a reasonably good reception. Yeah, you can see we have the power grip already. This is sort of supposedly, I think, a function of the fact that our suit is much lighter. We are not nearly so armored. We will take a lot of damage when we get hit. But yes, this is a very, let's see. Time to check the map. Okay, so we do need to go through here. It's a very linear game in some ways. Not completely, but much more than usual. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. I still like this game. I don't like it as well. Don't go to the left. Well, you can't. The door's locked. Right now, we can only go through hatches that are not open. And of course, we can't go that way because we can't crawl or morph ball. So we come through here. Hey! Hornode. And they're pink in this game. The reason they were green in AM2R is, in fact, because you will see green Hornodes in this game. They're in the background, and they're basically non-X infected Hornodes. So yes, X parasites are now our health, because we're part Metroid. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic their hosts. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X, and that's why the vaccine worked so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I'm already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Now, get going. I have released the lock on the level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Yeah. So now we can go through gray hatch doors. That's where we came from, so to pay no attention to that. Alright, so as you can see, we look a little different. We are extremely mobile, but we do take a lot of damage. Let's see, we can go in here. I don't think there's anything here. Oh, it's... Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So you get to learn, of course, that X parasites can... Oh, we have to go through here. Well then. Our first save room, I'm going to save, just in case. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now we can head this way. Ooh, dead guy. And zombie guy. Yep. X parasite. Zombie researchers. Can't go through there. Unfortunately, those zombies are going to respawn constantly. Okay, we have to... This is another complaint people have, and I have to agree. These sessions really do slow down the pace. I've received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Yes. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. I'm Samus Aran. My chance of survival is 100%, dude. Okay, we could go this way. I like this because, dude, vending machines. And we can come this way just for a sight. Obviously, we'll be coming through here later, but not for a while. But I like the detail they put into the background on this game. It's a visually really nice game. Alright, and up. It's not the best of the series. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. Yeah, see... Yeah, Zero, or... Well, this came before... I think this came before Zero mission. I'll have to check on that. Okay, this leads to a research room. Or recharge room. Which, let's see. Yeah, okay, the data room's on the other side of there. The recharge room will fill all of your... will fill up all of your health and any missiles you've got, now that we've got missiles. So that's nice. Hold on. Sorry about that. Ugh. No. So anyway. Oh, for the love of cats. Yep. This'll happen a lot. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge bioscience, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room, or absorb a special type of X parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Yeah, they're green. Yellow are health, green are missiles. Yellow are always 10 health, green are always 2 missiles. There are also special red ones that we'll get to. Yeah, you have to use your missile there. Emergency. So there is a little exploration. And of course, yeah, see, that was a missile one. There is a little exploration, it's just not quite what it could be. But... okay. Alright. Let's see here. Pit box. Alright. Come on. Oh, dang it. Oh, right. Here we are. Yeah, we can't really go anywhere else right now. That would lead us back out. Where does this actually lead? Ah, yes. I'm not sure there's anything here. Right. Oh, there it is. I was wrong. Okay, so yeah, this game, like I said, this game is... when it came out, it had reasonably good reviews. It has since been tarred with the Other M brush, because Other M is, in so many ways, a retread of this game. And in my opinion, one that wasn't done nearly as well. In this one, Samus is much less, well, she obviously respected Adam, but there isn't the whole, thing where, oh, dang it. Okay, let's see. Oh, yep. Yeah, you gotta be careful with this guy. Okay. Oh, jump over that. There we go. That gets you a red. It's 500 energy and I think 100 missiles. Okay, so now, let's see. Living door. Alright. And there's our first energy tank. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of this jump stuff. Alright, and walk right to stay on the edge. From here, fire 2 missiles above you. Haha. Jump. And now we can go this way and get another energy tank. That's pretty nice. Alright, now we go this way, fall down here, through the blocks. Uh-oh. This is a problem. Hey, it's Arachnus. Remember this jerk? Yeah, he's a little different from when we fought him in, He's a little different from when we fought him in AMR2, or AM2R. Okay, just jump over him. You want to try and jump over the blue things. When he does fire, okay, good. Alright, now we need to get some of those, free-floating X, because you can't actually kill this thing, ouch, without missiles. Good. Ow. Let's see. Oh, jerk. If you're out of missiles, well, that worked nicely. If you're out of missiles, you can just shoot it with your beam and it will produce an X, which will let you get energy and missiles back. But hey, we got our morph ball back. That's also very nice. So yeah, he's a little different. For one thing, you don't have to run him into... what's the word I'm looking for? You don't have to run him into... run him into electrical stuff. So we can pull ourselves up into the morph ball, which is pretty nice. Okay, jump up onto this ladder. Alright, yeah, what you need to do is... Oh, no, here is where you need to do that. Sorry. So yeah, you're up a little more. There. Yeah. So you have to learn, of course, to shoot off the ladder. This is actually a pretty good tutorial, in that it doesn't spoon or handhold things, but you do learn everything. Oh, and look where we are. And hey, wasn't there a missile barrier? So we can go in here. And it's a recharge room. We don't really need it, but it's nice to open it up for later. Okay. Alright, so... checking the map again. Let's go back to the save room. Basically, we gotta go back to the navigation room and tell Adam what happened. There's a lot of that. It is that kind of game. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we can't go through either of those just yet. Yeah, this game doesn't have the doors opened with particular weapon types. You have to find locks for them. Samus, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. That didn't take long. Sector 1, SRX, shows several abnormalities on the biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR-388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft. And use elevator 1. Yep. Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think whatever allowed the X into the breeding environment may also be linked to the explosion. You could say that. We'll see that soon. And it's one of the... No, don't go that way. You are, even though they don't mention it yet, you are part Metroid right now, and as such, you are ridiculously vulnerable to cold. And that's a freezer. There's something really cool in there, but I'm gonna save that until A, we won't get hurt by it, and B, once, some other stuff happens. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's kind of creepy, isn't it? This is why... That is one of the best things about this game, and one of the reasons that this game is considered to be as good as it is, even though it is in many ways a departure from the standard Metroid. Yep, we're not gotten back up there for a while. A departure from the standard Metroid game. because it is much more survival horror. You are really vulnerable, and that thing, we'll learn more about it later, that thing will kill you. Alright. Alright. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. No kidding. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful. Certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Yeah. Don't worry, this game is not a series of fetch quests. There's just this one. I'm gonna save again, because save early, save often, that's my motto. Alright. We're good. I'm pretty sure. I'll show the research room off again. Yeah, okay. Yes, we're good. Alright. So, yeah, we got zombie researchers in here. Now, you want to watch out for them. Like I said, those yellow things are 10 energy. And now we want to go this way. Okay, these guys, the enemies are called amoeba. Basically, free-floating X will turn into these amoebas. Oh yeah, jeez. Did we mention that X can actually turn into, can combine with other X to make bigger, badder enemies? Well, they can! That was a big amoeba. And here is our first atmospheric stabilizer. Now I want to show you something really amusing. Alright. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so look in the upper left-hand corner of this stabilizer. Yeah, that's a GameCube. Alright, yep, alright. Atmospheric stabilizer unit online, yay. So you see the air in here will clear, and then suddenly we can go through the door. Okay, yeah, here's some hornodes. Unfortunately, you can't, if they're exit flash cannot be, dang it. There we go. Exit flash cannot actually be picked up. And here's our third energy tank. This game has a total of 20 energy tanks. Yeah, okay. So, that's kind of nice. Alright. Now, let's see. Those guys are Halzines, by the way. You may remember them from AM2R. Alright. Don't go down. I said don't go down. We'll come back there. So here we've got this. We gotta go through here. If you watch the background, I'm gonna keep my eyes out and hopefully I'll see a regular hornode. Haha. Okay. Yeah, you can come up here. Ha! Die. Okay, watch out for there. That's crumple blocks. See? Alright, so we just get under here. 3. 3 missiles does it. Alright. So yeah, more pit blocks and we're good. Now we go down. Okay. And in here. Careful. Yeah, you remember this guy. This is the Moto. Really? Fine. There we go. They're like Helmosaurs. They can only be shot from the back. Yep. Sorry, dude. There we go. They're not that much of a problem. Just vault over them. Okay. We'll see what that turned into in just a second. Alright, but first we want to go this way. And yes, that's lava. Yes, it will hurt you. To get up onto these, you jump and press up. And now you can do this monkey bar walk, which is really cool. It's new for this game. I really like it. We will be back here much, much later. You can shoot while you're up here, and that will be a major component of of a fight or two later. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are space pirates. You might remember, I think these guys, oh, space pirates vaguely looked like this in Zero Mission, and they are immune, ow, jerk. They are immune to beam weapons. There we go. And they like to jump from side to side. I'm just gonna shoot you because I don't like you at this point. Okay, fine, whatever. Alright, this is a Caesar. Let's see. I really don't need to deal with you. There's nothing in there. Okay, so we jump up here, because there isn't actually anything down there. And then, of course, there's this guy. We've got to come up over here. I really do, again, they're sort of tutorializing you. Alright. Ouch. Ha. Okay. There, over there, you can just see him in the... There he is. You can see him jumping around. Those are Hornodes. Those are regular Hornodes. And if you remember, that's what they looked like in AM2R. So that was a nice little touch on the part of the AM2R guys. They used the actual Hornode sprite instead of the infected Hornode sprite. Okay, so we can't really go down that way yet. Alright, and let's see. Right, alright. So here we've got to go up this way. There. And of course we can go that way eventually, but not yet. Monkey bar over. Just wait. And you see there's a GameCube there at the top of the sprite. I just think that's hilarious. Okay, you all get to die, mostly because I don't like you. Also because I actually think regular Hornodes are kind of cute. I like frogs and snakes. I've always been a little weird like that. Ha, there we go. And we've got another missile tank, which is nice. And we killed the Shizor, because I could use the extra money. Alright. Now, let's see. There's a door. Let's see. There's a door in the bottom right, so we'll head that way. Yeah, there will still be X in here. There's just fewer. You get to die. Haha. You get to die. Eventually. Ha. Yeah, you basically have to do this the whole time. These guys will jump back and forth. They did that in the original, They did this in Super Metroid too. You know what? Forget it. I don't like you. Alright. So now, of course, this is a one-way gate. You saw these in... Super Metroid. Okay. Now this room... Well, there's Shizor, obviously. But this is the thing, again, we're going to find out. Remember how I said sometimes there are flashing X that you cannot pick up? Well, that's these guys. They're flashing X. So we have to kill them multiple times to pick up their X. It's a thing. Kill this guy too. You're going to want to because we're going to need to get over there, and that's difficult to do from the water. Well, and certainly difficult to do with those guys giving us trouble. Okay. Now, of course, we can just haul ourselves up. You don't have to do anything fancy. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, we've got normally, we got 2 minutes left, and we got a boss. Not too much else we can do here, but... So we're gonna save, because boss. Alright. And we're gonna fill up on these Hornodes right here, because they pretty much, they will give you... Really? You're a jerk. I have not seen them do this before. I thought you had to go back out and come in, but no, apparently I can just keep killing them, and hopefully not get hit every time I do. Okay. Forget it. Let's try it this way. I have no idea how that keeps happening. There we go. Now we're full up. Not that we really needed to be. Because... Up, jump. Yeah, if he does that... Okay. Yeah, if the eye is going to shoot that laser at you, just drop. Okay, and we find a Chozo statue? Ooh, the Morph Ball? But I already... Oh dear. Okay. So this is a new type of Korax, that's what these guys are called. The Beam Korax. They shoot a beam at you when they open that funky eye of theirs, and they can only be damaged with a missile when they open their funky eye. But we killed it. So now we have the charge beam. Alright, so that's pretty nice. And it's been 30 minutes, so I'm gonna find our next save point and stop. Alright. Alright, yep. Alright then. Oh, really? Duh. Okay. Now we could of course come over here, but we can do this too. Yeah. You want to use that missile, pull yourself in. And we got a ton of Shizor. Now let's just kill things. The charge beam in this game does not, sadly, pull in X pickups. It's just a charge beam like in Super Metroid. But it's still pretty nice. It's very useful, and I'm glad they left it in. Alright, let's see here. This jerk. Ow, that was not my intention. Whatever. Come this way. Yeah, that looked pretty obvious, I would think. Just keep shooting. You don't want to... You want to wait a little, and that's the last atmospheric stabilizer. So we've done our job. And we can go back and tell Adam the good news. You are really irritating. And another one-way thing. We're back into this shaft. I don't think there's actually a way up there, even though this thing is set up to be the same shaft. So I'm going to save it here. Yes, you can go through there, but you need to either be able to space jump or wall jump, and you know how I am about wall jumping. I'm better at it in this game than Super Metroid, but not as good as I am in Fusion, or in, not Fusion, AM2R. So, I'm going to call it here. We have gotten through the first bit, and this will pick up a little next time. So, thank you for joining me for Let's Play Metroid Fusion, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.